Sunim, just now you mentioned about like during sittings we have a lot of the thinking, and then I just wonder because our minds like keep like think a lot. I just wonder, is there a time that we need those thinking, and then because seems like in the practice here we try to like put it all down and then not try to not think. But I think it's in the real life, seems like there's some point that we need to use our thinking mind. So a lot of times I found that when I'm kind of like attached to practice, or so-called attached to practice, I will kind of like have the idea like I should have no so many thinking, even though when I'm outside, I should always be calm and something like that. So I just wonder if do you have any advice like how to deal with this kind of attachment? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this is a good question. I think everybody have it, yeah? When we sit here, also many thinking. Actually, thinking is no good, no bad. Thinking is no good, no bad. When you attach your thinking, then suffering. That's all, okay? So, during we are in the retreat time, we have a method. We just sit down and then we breathe in, breathe out. We pay attention. Pay attention to hear Tan Tian. And then breathe in, slow, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Then you feel our energy become down. And then very steady. We call center strong. Center strong, not much thinking. Not much thinking. Then our mind very clear. Sometimes even you sit for 30 minutes, there are no thinking at all. Then you feel very calm. Okay? That is no good, no bad. Don't attach to this situation. If we attach this situation, now my mind is calm, no thinking. When you attach it, I say suffering begin. Because why? You want next sitting same as this situation, no thinking, calm. Because people is always a lot of desire. You want something. If you get something, you're scared to lose something. So when you sitting time, no thinking is no good, no bad. Okay? So sometimes thinking come up. Thinking come up. When you thinking come up, then you say, oh, our practice is to keep to know mind and breathe in, breathe out to reduce our thinking. That is true. But when your thinking come up, if you keep to know mind, your mind is clear like a space, you just reflect your thinking. You just reflect your thinking. That time also, no good, no bad. Unless you attach it. You hold the thinking and then make the emotion come up. Then is suffering. Okay? So, Buddha sit under the Bodhi tree 6 years. Is that Buddha have thinking or no thinking? I always say, Devon Sinley say, when Buddha sit under the Bodhi tree, 6 years, 100% thinking. Thinking, just thinking. You know? He didn't attach thinking because Buddha have big question. Who am I? So who am I? He want to perceive who am I. And then if you read the sutra, Buddha is thinking how I can free from rebirth. I can free from reincarnation. He is thinking about this question. Thinking, and then he wants to find the answer how to get freedom. So 100% to thinking this big question and not thinking where I'm going to eat lunch, where I'm going to this holiday, where I'm going to go. He didn't think about that. He only think his big question. So we call 100% to think it. Then it's okay. No checking mind, you know. It just reflects. Because human beings, our brain is for thinking. Our brain function is for thinking. But if you think wrong way, that is the problem. Okay? So if you want to solve your suffering, then you think about your big question, there's no problem. So when we are leaving from this Zen hall, meditation hall, even not going back or what, you go back to the kitchen is enough. Okay? You live here, you live sitting here. When you go back to the kitchen, many things happen. Okay? Then you start thinking. You start thinking how to prepare for tomorrow breakfast, tomorrow lunch. Today maybe some guests coming here. I have to prepare all the desk, all the food. This you have to think. Why? Because you have to plan. You have to plan. If I say, oh, now I don't want thinking, because we practice is no thinking, okay? It's not no thinking. No thinking then become the stone, become the tree, okay? We are human life. You have thinking, that's planning. When you 100% to pay attention to planning, that is do no mind. When you 100% to planning, that is do no mind. Because when you're 100% to think about your planning, you are not thinking also, oh, I'm tired. I want to take a rest. Why I don't have more time to take a rest? So if you do the planning, then you think about this, then that is thinking mind. That is not do no mind. So we don't misunderstand, we cannot think. You can think when you need to think, okay? If you need to think, then you say, I don't want to think. That is not correct. That is not correct view already. So we must understand when we are sitting here, because our thinking come up mostly is opposite thinking. Opposite thinking make us suffering. Sometimes checking thinking, okay? The thinking is checking mind. So checking mind also give you suffering. So because we don't understand how 100% to return to this moment, return to do no mind, that we have suffering. So our school is teach, please first return to this moment, what are you doing now? And just do it. And then we say return to this do no mind is to cut off thinking. Because our thinking, many is opposite thinking. So first must cut off this opposite thinking, become calm, become clear, and then that time, some thinking come up, you are very clear. This is correct, this is wrong. Then we are know which one correct, which one wrong, correct, we continue. If we think this, we clear this is wrong, then we stop. We stop the wrong thinking. Then we continue the correct thinking. So thinking is, the mind thinking is everywhere. So most important is we keep do no mind. We keep do no mind, then our mind clear. Anywhere you go, no problem.